All right, welcome back, everybody, to another incredible podcast. I have a very special guest in the house today, Alwani, aka Neel, from Timepiece Trading.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
Appreciate you for pulling up,
Mr. Roy.
My man. I know you're a very busy man, so appreciate you making time to be out here. We had to reschedule this.
You're super busy too, bro.
Busy is good nowadays.
Yeah,
but we had to reschedule this podcast. You want to say why?
Why? Oh yeah, I had a last-minute trip to the DR with 6ix9ine and Steve. We went for, honestly, just to give back, create some, just give back, hang out, and that's it. Like, we wanted to make some content for Dummy Vapes as well, which is our new venture.
Let's get right into that, because I know we're going to talk about Timepiece Trading. We're going to talk about your story. Talk to me about Dummy Vapes real quick.
I mean, Dummy Vapes.
We were just talking about it off camera.
Dummy Vapes, I really believe in, like, just if I can help a friend out, I'll help a friend out. And I've been helping friends out, and like I notice anytime someone comes to me and tries to help me and they're like selling a watch through me, they're like, Neel, cut me in, give me commission. Like, I really never asked for it. And maybe this is why I hit it so good the first time it happened, because like even this deal, I said to Six, I was like, bro, I'm gonna make you good money. My friend is proposing a great idea. All you have to do is spend a little with me on jewelry. Like,
it's like
it's not even give me money. It's like, I make a little bit, but he holds the assets. I was like, shop with me a little, put me on a little, promo me. He's like, Neel, nah, you got to make money too. And I was like, no, I really don't want to. I told him, he's like, all right, that's love. We went to the meeting, and then I get to the meeting, and in the contract, I'm already included. So I'm like, let me not open my mouth. Let me see what's up. Let me see how they treat me. People are always eating off me. Let me see what's up. And this is all family. Like Mo, Hamid, the owners of HQD. Shout out, guys. They're family, bro. Really nice people. I go outside with Hamid, and Mo's talking to 6ix9ine in private. And I'm looking at Hamid's horror.
And you already know 6ix9ine at this point?
I know all of them really well. 6ix9ine's already loyal to me as I'm his jeweler. Mo and Hamid hang out with me weekly, and like we hit the gym together. We're brothers, we've known each other for 5 years. I've seen them grow from zero to where they are today. They've same for them with me. So it was a nice synergy in the room. Contract was signed on the spot. 6ix9ine actually told them, like, Neel's my manager. If Neel says sign, I'm gonna sign. That's it. And it was pretty dope. And like, why I didn't argue and say, and I told them up front that I don't want anything. I'm just trying to help y'all. Like, I'm good. And then I went outside my house with Hamid, and I see his yellow Huracan. And I have cars, but like, it looked beautiful, bro. I was like, I want a Huracan, bro. This shit's hard. He's like, bro, if this vape goes well, that's 1 month of your commission. And I'm like, what? Like, let me not tell them I don't want this. And like, I saw the contract, and it was really fair. And we signed and we made it happen, and they blessed me, like their family, and I guess I did good for them. And the synergy's great. Product's killing it. Like other owners of vapes have been hitting Mo and Hamid up, like, yo, like, we want to be part of it. Like, yo, this shit's breaking the internet.
So let me know in the comments if you guys have actually seen the vapes in stores, if you guys have heard of the vapes, Dummy Vapes. Put it in the comments. I have ADHD, so I want to start through the beginning of your story. But since you just mentioned this, I have like a question that came up. Do you think it's easier for friends to become business partners, or do you think it's easier for business partners, people you do business and make money with, to then later become friends?
I think it's easier for friends to become business partners. You got to know someone for a while before you like put money into anything with them, in my opinion. But I hear people say otherwise all the time, like not to work with friends, keep friendship and business separate. But like, I do that just with having an established relationship. Like, when we're at work, when we're doing work, when we're making money, like, we're not friends, we're colleagues, we got to work as a team, and that's it. Like, I'm not trying to like please you in every friendly way. But outside of the office, if you're my boy, you're still my boy, even if we make whatever money we make together. But when we're making money, we're grinding.
Wow. Awesome answer. I know we jumped right into this pod. For the people that don't know who you are, you want to give like a quick backstory?
Yeah, Neel, I'm from St. Martin in the Caribbean, is where I grew up. I went to school in Philadelphia. Lived in Miami now for like 5 years. I'm actually Indian by blood, American by passport. And yeah, I love Miami. It's a great city. The city's been great to us. Like, a lot of people in the city shop with us, and we're blessed, bro. We just started selling cars. We sell high-end luxury watches and high-end luxury cars. We buy them as well. So if anyone has anything for sale, hit us up. We pay very, very good.
There you go.
Very, very quick too.
Are you comfortable with telling us how much like top line the company makes,
Top line, what is
like
that?
like gross revenue?
Revenue, we do honestly this year went down. It sucks. Like I went from 113 million in 2021 to in 2022 we reported around 90 million. I'm pissed as fuck.
Yeah,
I'm so mad.
Is that because the watch market is down overall?
That's what my colleagues tell me. I had a lot of other shit going on in life. Really busy, bro. Starting up the car company, starting up a wrap shop, starting up the vape. Like,
Yep.
it's been a busy year, and bought a property recently. It's just been really busy. Hired at least 10 new people. So training, you know, a lot of time goes into all this stuff.
Well, I was very surprised to learn that you were from Saint Martin. So in case you guys don't know, Saint Martin is it's a smaller island in the Caribbean, right?
Yeah.
So how is that like? Is there this sort of lifestyle over there in Saint Martin or no? Like the lifestyle.
There is to an extent. Like there's beautiful restaurants. There's the beach. You know, there's the private jet to St. Bart's. I never could afford it back when I lived there. I drove a Toyota RAV4. I mean, you can live the lifestyle there, but
like
it's not common, you know.
I'm saying, like, did you grow up around Lamborghinis? Did you grow up around Ferraris? No.
There's no Lamborghini or Ferrari on St. Martin. Neither.
Okay, so then how did you get? Like, is this something that you imagined when you were younger, or is this just something that just came?
To be honest, I never cared for cars until my college roommate bought like a fucking 1995 Mercedes. I tried driving it, and for some reason the throttle felt different, like the brakes felt different. It's like, wow, this is pretty cool. Then he's actually, his dad is the chief minister of a state in India. He's loaded as fuck. He bought the C63S when it first came out while he was a junior in college, $90,000 car, brand new, first one in New Jersey. Brought it back and I saw it and I was like, damn, I need a sports car. I got an S4. I leased it for $600 a month in college. My dad paid for it. And then since then, I've been loving cars. In Dubai, I rented a Ferrari when I was 19 on my 18th or 19th birthday. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember.
Was that the moment that you were like, all right, I need to start driving supercars. Like I belong in supercars.
So check this out. Like I had 3K max in my bank account. I spent 1,500 for the day to rent this 488 Spider. Swear, on my birthday, my dad contributed. He paid like 500. He's like, I'm not spending 2,000. My dad's he's way better off than me, but he just raised me like not tough. I had a good life, but like tough for what he has, you know.
Right.
Honestly, like me with my kids, I'm gonna spoil the fuck out of them, I think. So yeah, I spent half of my bank account to drive that Ferrari, and I fucking fell in love with it. And I was like, I gotta own this shit before I'm 25. I bought it at like 22, I think.
There you go.
3 years later.
Man.
Yeah.
So how'd you make the decision to go to Drexel? Like you go from being in St. Martin to then going straight to Drexel, or is there something in between?
Dude, I got rejected by like a lot of the schools I applied to. Drexel.
Were you a good student or no?
I had a 3.0, 2.9. You know, I wasn't a great student. I skipped a grade. I skipped first grade. And then in high school, I started like, I was really obese as a kid. In high school, I started like hitting the gym. You know, it's really important, I think. You know. To me, it makes you like rich. Like if you hit the gym, it's like discipline to the rest of your life, in my opinion. But yeah, so I started hitting the gym, like talking to girls, going out, and like I got suspended a couple times. I wasn't the best student, like gonna keep it real. But
what did you think you were gonna do when you were in school? Like, what was your track? Well, if you weren't doing this, like, what would you be doing?
If I wasn't doing this, what I would be doing? I thought I was gonna do real estate.
Okay. Like commercial, residential?
My family has tons of properties. They don't manage them as properly as they could be managed, and they wanted me to jump in and help, and that was the plan. And then things changed.
I'm actually very curious about this. I don't know if you want to talk about this. What are some lessons that you actually learned growing up that you feel like helped you in business, that kind of helped give you a foundation?
I mean, I worked in a jewelry store every summer from when I was like 10 years old. Like they'd make sure we worked on our vacations. And
funny story, that was actually me and my brother's first job.
A jewelry store?
Yeah, we were at a jewelry store, small little boutique jewelry store. Shout out to Shamas Jewelers in Burke.
Where?
In Burke.
No, what's it called?
Shamas Jewelers.
Shamas, okay.
Yeah, little small boutique store, but that was our foundation. So like, what did you learn from that experience besides like sales, customer service?
Yeah, sales, customer service. I think sales is everything, bro. If you can sell, and I mean, marketing is everything too. But like, if you can sell yourself, like, you can make money. You just do what you want. You sell yourself right, and you'll make money if you can sell yourself.
I think you guys are one of the most popular jewelry brands on social media, and you kind of are the face of that. I just want to know, like, did you have a strategy to build that, or did that just come about because you were just around cool people? You're around Danny, you're around Steve. Like, where did you have a plan for how to build this giant brand, or?
I just believed strongly in social media. I believed that if I get 1 million views on a video, minimum 10 to 20 people from 1 million people are going to spend money with me in their lifetime, whether it's today, tomorrow, next month, next year. Like, I'm going to extract some kind of revenue from them, from the social media. And I really believe in social media, bro. Like, if you look at our TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, every day it's active, you know, and I have a team in place just managing that. We were blessed where we had Food God walk in, and then the owner of Rubed, then Steve will do it, and then now NBA Youngboy, DDG, Kai Cenat, Drake, 6ix9ine. Like, it's been crazy, and like some people will love us and bless us and give us a shout out, and then that just makes it crazier, and then it just keeps happening.
Was it a situation where you were trying to pitch social media to the family? You were like, "Yo, this is going to be," and they were like, "No."
And I just did it. I said, "Fuck everything y'all are saying. Like, watch me." And like, I swear, my dad's employees. Like, I was still young at the time. I think I was like 21. I was 20 when I graduated Drexel. I was 20, and at 21, I was supposed to go work real estate in New York because, like I said, that's what I wanted to do. I worked it for 6 days. Hurricane Irma fucked up St. Martin. Do you remember that hurricane?
Yeah.
Fucked up St. Martin, destroyed the cruise ship dock. St. Martin relies on cruise ships for their revenue.
The tourism, yeah.
The tourism. So I was like, Dad, I got you. Watch this. I hate this job. I quit the job in 6 days, moved back home. Like, I also wanted to take care of the family. It was scary there.
Did your whole family have to leave St. Martin?
No.
Or no?
But like, people were going around with guns, looting, you know, and I'm from there. So I know people. So I was like, I'm going to come protect y'all, you know?
Okay.
And I went home, I took care of them. And then I saw the story. My dad's like one of the only bosses on the street paying all of payroll and not bringing in money, you know, and he cares about his staff. And I'm like, Dad, watch this. I got you. And Instagram was starting, you know, in college, when we were in college, like it was getting popular. So I started on my page. I would go on like other jewelers' pages, the top 3. I'd follow their followers, like their posts, comment like 10 times on each of their posts, get their attention, make sure my page was sexy. I had 10,000 followers 5 years ago. It's a pretty big deal on my dad's page, you know? And it got to the point I was selling crazy hundreds of thousands of dollars for my dad. I was getting paid $3,500 a month, no commission.
Damn.
And it got to that. It took like 3 to 4 months to do that. By the way,
he didn't give you any commission. No, I was saying, damn, he didn't give you any commission.
No commission. I mean, it was family. My dad bought me an S4. You know, I had a good life. Like I would travel to Dubai every summer. It's where my mom's from. I had a Daytona when I was 18. I got as a birthday gift. Like, I had a good life, bro. But I didn't have money in the bank. Never had money in the bank.
So you're gonna show us around when we go to Dubai for the next summit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dubai is like second home to me. I've spent like I've been there 30 times, I think. Okay. Yeah.
All right. So what is a conversation like? Like, how do you sell a watch to Drake? It's like, hey,
what is a
conversation? Drake, want to watch.
Sean deals with Drake now. I met him one time. Sean was at his concert 2 days ago, Drake and 21 Savage.
Sean who?
Sean McLaren. He's my manager.
Okay.
He's the manager at Timepiece Trading. Him and my little brother, they were invited backstage to 21 Savage, Drake. Pretty lit. I was in the DR with 6ix9ine and Steve at the same time. Pretty dope.
So, first off, that's crazy. So, you have to have a very good team to be able to trust them with those sorts of responsibilities. Like, how have you been able to pick your team?
Sean went to school with me. Okay. We took our first ever business class in school together. And my brothers work with me, my 2 little brothers. 2 guys at my team went to high school with me. Another guy at the team went to college with me. One lady, I just known her for 5 years. She's worked with me from day one. She loves me. I mean,
I take a pretty interesting story with I'm gonna let you tell the story, but didn't you end up marrying your high school sweetheart?
Oh, I didn't. We're not.
Oh, we're not married. My bad.
Maybe soon.
David, chop this out of the.
Maybe soon.
But it seems like you've been able to keep close company from folks that you grew up with. Is that something that was on purpose? Or you just
no, I don't keep close company at all, bro. I wish. Like, I don't have the time. I try to, but I really don't have the time. Like, after having 25 employees, 2 dogs, like 10 cars, it's like having fucking children, right? So much to do.
So what was the moment that you feel like really took you to the next level? I know you've spoken about this on different podcasts, but what do you feel like was the defining moment that you were having success, and then it just went to the next level? People recognized you. People like would see you on the street. And they're like,
Steve will do it. Like, I mean, it's my brother. So yeah, I mean, Steve walked in. He bought, like, it's not about what he bought. He bought like 1 million in watches the first day he met me. He bought a Richard for one assistant, Richard for cameraman, Richard for his boy who owns Rubet, who had a collab with him, and a Richard for himself. Bunch of chains, an AP for for Sugar Sean, a Richard Mille for 6ix9ine, and a Richard Mille for himself, all in the first day. Then he's like, Neel, I fucking love you, bro. I'm like, like, bro, he wanted to smoke a cigarette. I'm like, bro, we really don't smoke in here. Then I was like, because this is the first minute he came in. Then I talked to him for like 2 minutes. I'm like, bro, fuck it. Like, fuck with your content. You're the man. Like, smoke. He's like, wow, I love you. Like, he just like, we vibed, you know, we shotgunned a beer. And he's like, Neel, how many followers you got on YouTube? And I had like 10,000, you know, on subscribers on YouTube. And he's like, watch, I'm gonna fucking blow you up. And he's like, you down to give away a Rolex? It's gonna be worth it. I'm like, and I was cheap, bro. I'm like I never, like, I spent money, but like, I was like, damn, give away a Rolex for a shout out. Like, damn, that's an expensive shout out because people shout me out for free. I was never paying for shout outs at this time.
that's a massive gamble, bro.
And sometimes it's good to do paid promo, by the way. And but he's like, bro, watch, like, I'm gonna blow you the fuck up. You're gonna say, if you reach 100,000 subscribers, this is how we know it's worth it. Then you're giving away this bust down Rolex. Overnight, I reached 150,000 from 10,000. And within like 2 weeks of me pumping out vlogs, we reached like 220.
Had you been doing content before or no?
Yeah, we were doing YouTube. We had like 2 videos up though. We were like blessed, bro. We did 2 videos, like an intro video and one like little vlog, and then we meet Steve, and he just.
How did Steve find you?
Steve through Rubet. The owner of Rubet is a client of ours because he was getting taxed as hell in New York. He saved so much money buying from us, and he brought Steve in because Steve was going to the Richard Mille boutique where they make you buy bullshit. They'd have never ever have like the hot watches, you know? Like if you go to the AP store and ask for this, they'll laugh in your face, right? You wait 5 years for this. Like the retail is 100,000 at the store. I can buy it for 225, like as soon as you.
So that's the thing. That's the misconception. Is people think that money is going to be able to buy these watches when really you have to have an allocation, or you have to really like
be somebody.
You got to be wait.
You gotta be somebody. They gotta like want you. They gotta want your dick. Like they gotta like you a lot at the boutique for you to get something good, or you have to spend $1 million on bullshit,
or come to Timepiece Trading.
Yeah, that's what I tell everyone. You come to me, it's within 48 hours. You have the watch of your dreams, slightly below market price. Like when you're ready to sell it, I pay you same day. Within 24 hours, you have the funds. I mean, yeah, like these watches trade at market. You could also make money. You may lose money if the market goes down like a stock, but at the time you're buying from me, it's below market. And like I urge people to check with whoever they want. Like we always try to beat prices or match, you know, and people love it.
So I've never really been into watches, but if I wanted to get into the watch market and you want to recommend me some starter watches, what would you recommend me? Rolex. What are some things that will keep their value?
Rolex for me is a great starter brand. I mean, I don't know if it's a starter for everyone watching, but if it's not, I would suggest like a Tissot for a true starter, or a true starter G-Shock, then Tissot, then you go like Breitling Omega, go Tag, then Breitling Omega, then you go Rolex, Cartier, and then you go up to AP, Patek, Richard Mille. And these are the only brands really I suggest investing money in. And there's small independent brands like FP Journe, I don't know if you've heard of.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's MB&F, they do okay. Jacob & Co, people put money in. I don't think it's the best investment, but there's small independent brands that are okay also. So
firstly, this is a side note, again, ADHD with the Richard Milles. I heard that they don't keep their value. Is that true, or is it just
bullshit? It's bullshit.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, Richard Mille did the best over the last 2 years while watches have been going down. This watch 2 years ago was $650. Today they trade for like $275. Richard Milles that were $650 are now trading for like $525. Like they during the drop, they've done the best because Richard Milles, they produce 3,000 watches a year. Rolex makes 1 million watches a year. AP 60,000. So I mean, Richard Mille is just super scarce. Rolex is also a super old brand. Richard Mille is 20 years old. There's only 60,000 Richards in the whole world from the day they've been producing. Very rare.
But I never asked you, how was it speaking at the summit? So in case you guys don't know,
I was
Neel,
nervous, bro.
Neel spoke at the FXSummit conference, which we hosted here in Miami. There was thousands of people in the crowd. Showed up slightly late, but it was a really funny story because it had fresh It was me, Fresh, and Albert from Eurostable, and Fresh had FaceTimed you on stage.
Yeah.
And you were moving the 812, I'm pretty sure,
For the car show.
for the car show. Yeah, that's what we're saying, you know? So then you showed up late. So talk to me about your experience at the summit.
It was really nice. I mean, the audience was huge, really nice, supportive audience. All the speakers were great. A lot of good take-home knowledge. Yeah, I mean, I had a good time. The car show was sick. A lot of sick whips.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, bro.
Was that your first
You
time
killed
public
it.
speaking?
Thank you for having me again over there, bro.
Of course.
Appreciate
Was that
it.
your first time ever public speaking, like speaking on a stage?
No, I used to do it a lot, like in school and shit. I was the vice president for 2 years of my whole school, the executive council.
Were you like doing debate, or you're just like debate clubs and things, or just leadership stuff?
No, I just was I was class president twice, vice president of the school twice for high school, those whole 4 years. That's why I got into Drexel. Because my GPA wasn't, you know.
I mean, it's a slightly different audience at the FX Summit because you're in front of
no.
entrepreneurs.
That shocked me. I wasn't expecting it. Like nowadays I'm used to cameras, bro, you know?
For sure.
I'm not used to like
live audience.
Like Steve's taken me on stage before, like crazy audiences, but I never spoke or sang or you know, I wasn't performing on the mic. So,
but was it a fun experience?
With Steve, hell yeah. I mean, I was throwing out Happy Dad. It was easy. that was easy. But Summit, I was a little nervous, not gonna lie, but it was fun as hell.
Same, bro.
I gotta be better next time. Next time I do a public speaking thing.
So we'll be in Dubai. Apparently, it's your second home.
I heard.
So that'll be good for everybody. We'll be able to go out there, and we don't need to do a car show. Just tell people to walk outside.
Yeah,
like walk out
the ballet.
Yeah, Sheikh Zayed Road. If somebody, I wanted to ask you just two more questions about kind of entrepreneurship side. If someone wants to get into working with high net worth clients, is there any advice that you could give?
No, be a good person. I mean, yeah, be a good person. Like, always keep your ethics super strong. Like, if you give someone your word, honor your word. Your word is everything. Network is net worth. Surround yourself with people that are doing better than you or as good as you. Don't surround yourself with losers. Like, you'll be a loser. And yeah.
Okay, there you go. And then if somebody is trying to get into kind of building their wealth, because I know there's a million avenues. Obviously, we teach specific things, but if you had to start over and you had small money, is there anything that you know now, like what you would start with?
What is small money? Give me an amount.
Let's say somebody's working a couple jobs, they can put together $5,000. You know,
$5,000.
Yeah.
I'll flip a watch to $5,500, and then to $6,000, and then to $6,600, and I'll make 10% the whole way. Or maybe I'll hit a lick one time, rip it, like buy it super cheap. I find a cheap watch, and that's what I would do. And that's what I did. I started with a lot more than 5,000. Luckily, I got a nice loan. But yeah.
So if I wanted to get into the watch market, go find 2 or 3 watches to flip, would you be able to help me? Find a couple models?
No, I don't do that. Like, I can sell you watches at a great price.
That's what I mean.
That's how I can help.
That's what I mean. I'm not asking you to help me go on the website and look up the thing. I was asking that.
No, I thought you meant like, do I do like mentoring? Because
no. But basically, like guide me through it, which is like, okay, if you buy these 3 watches, you have a pretty good chance of
making money. Hell yeah, hell yeah. We do that all the time, actually.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
And like I said, we do like a lot of people when they bring us clients, they ask for commission, so we help that way too. But if you wanted to just sell on your own, the only thing is you'd need a resale tax certificate. Okay. Otherwise, you pay me sales tax, which is 7%, and then the margins aren't big. It's like,
for sure,
like after everything, I take home like 3 to 5%.
Wow. Okay, so if you guys want to see a day in the life vlog, we'll go watch shopping with Neel. Put it in the comments below. Let us know.
Let's get it.
Neel, I appreciate you stopping by, bro.
Yeah, you got to come to TPT and get your first watch.
I definitely will. My first.
You have one or?
No, I don't.
Okay, so
you give me my first one. We'll go and buy a few, and then you can just walk me through the process.
For Roy, I think a entry level would be like AP or Richard Mille for this guy. Not no Cartier.
This guy showed up. He showed up to the summit, and all of a sudden he's trying to get me in a Richard Mille.
No, bro, he rented the Seafair for like $60K. I hear Roy's a big boss.
It was more than $60K.
Damn, just for a boat, bro. I never done that. The most I spent on a yacht is like $5-6K. So
I think we spent a Richard Mille. I think we spent no, not a Bubba Watson.
For Seafair.
Yeah, it was about 200K.
That's ridiculous. For how long?
4-hour charter.
And they wouldn't even wait 10 minutes while we're there, bro. Like, that's fucked.
We waited 30.
No, but I mean, like, they saw us and they pulled it.
Brother,
Well, they saw us. Like, it
trust
was
me.
just a little rope.
I told them.
It was retarded.
Yeah, first off, if you guys are ever thinking about renting the Seafarer here in Miami, don't. It's not
I mean,
worth
they
it.
were just being anal. Like, the boat's nice, but they were being anal that night. It was not
For sure.
nice.
But it was like an all-you-can-eat, all-you-can-drink thing.
Then they
Just
should
all in total.
definitely let us on, bro. Like, you spent so much. Like, you know, you were good to them. You're a nice guy. I can.
Because we boarded at 7. And so we were supposed to hit the water at 8, and we basically just held up the charter by 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So after the 30-minute mark, they had already lifted the bridge. Either way, in Dubai, we'll do something a lot better. We have a very special guest coming to Dubai that we can't announce yet, but I know it's going to blow everybody's mind. It's like no matter what you're into, if you've been on social media the last 5 to 10 years, you know who this person is. You know who it is.
Yeah. Yeah, right?
We'll drop it in the vlog. Neel, appreciate you stopping by, bro.